What's good, y'all? I hope everybody's living well and staying blessed. It's your boy Marcus B. As always, I'm joined with the one and only Mr. Evan Simmons and new guy Chris. This is episode 112 of Holla Me with yours truly. And me and the boys are back together for the first time in 2 weeks. So this episode is a super healthy dose of nonsense. Jump topics about every 5 minutes. We talk about a little bit what we did over spring break, my eating habits and my spending habits. Evan's spending habits and apparently how trash they are. Some car talk, some catching up. I don't know, man. It's kind of all over the place, but it's a good time to be back. So I hope you guys enjoy the episode nonetheless. If you do, make sure you like, follow, share, and subscribe. Help us out as much as possible, man. We got 212 on the subscriptions on YouTube. So as much help as you can get us, we'd greatly appreciate it out here. Show us some love. And then also, if you need any supplements, nutrients, workouts, apparel, workout gear, anything like that, make sure you go to Redcon1. Use promo code T20MarcusB. Get a 20% off your entire order, as well as helping support the podcast. We greatly appreciate it over here. So, hope you guys enjoy the episode. Peace. Feels good to be back, boys.
Yeah.
Doing about 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas and a happy New Year.
He wore platform shoes.
Huh?
Platform shoes. Robert Downey Jr.
That's crazy. How big is the platform?
In case people are very
Shoes made him look at least a couple inches taller.
In case people are very confused, we were talking about actors.
Actors are mad short, apparently. I had no idea.
Yeah, I've learned that the average actor just in general is 5'9".
That's crazy. That's my height. I'm 5'9"-ish. I'm a sad 5'10".
They got to fit in the.
Leg.
I mean, you forget that actors are not athletes. They are.
Yeah.
They have to fit in the frame, and they're also weird theater kids for the most part. I know, right?
I didn't think about that.
It's kind of hard to be like, oh yeah, all those people were just theater kids that were like, I'm really good at theater. Let me go to Yale. And now they're in movies.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Or they're models or something.
The models, yeah.
Yeah.
Flip it over.
But yeah.
If you're a rock and you just do everything.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I wish I could be The Rock.
I don't.
Who do you wish you could be?
Who do I wish I could be?
They were talking about this, so on Flagrant 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Multiple levels to this question, but who do you think your actual white counterpart is? Famous wise. And then who would you want to be that's a white guy?
My white counterpart?
Yeah. Like legitimately, like who do you think who's like the
like famous
the
wise?
famous white guy that is like actually you?
Jonah Hill.
100%. Oh my god. All right, you got the question. Thank God. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what white guy would you want to actually be?
Probably like Jason Segel.
That's a good one.
Yeah, like I'm not trying to be like the most handsome man in the world. I'm just trying to be just a nice Minnesota man.
You're the number one second guy.
Second guy.
Like he's never the main character.
Actually, recently he's been in a couple of movies that he's been like
Has he been?
a lead in. He's been like good. He's a good actor.
Shut up. Well, he made a career on being the buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that sounds like my cup of tea. I would like to be like, you need help with that. But like, there was someone on the I always have the urge whenever I see someone on the road, like in peril or something. I'm like, I must go. Like, there was a lady last night. I was getting gas and I was so exhausted. I just came home from watching the the whatchamacallit, the national championship game.
That was
Oh,
a
yeah.
good game.
And
It turns out it was a great game. I didn't watch it because I thought it was gonna be a wash.
That was a great game.
And it turned out to be a great game. Yeah, I'm very angry.
but I was just getting gas, and there was a lady, her car couldn't start. I was like, must go help her out. like, yeah, like I like.
Shut up.
Like being the nice guy. I feel like you should be the nice person.
Yeah, man, being a good person is cool.
Yeah, so.
I can dig that. Jason Segel, that's a good one. And Matt Tall too.
Yeah.
I think he's like 6'4".
Yeah, he's got to be up there, yeah. Yeah.
All right. What about you? Who's your famous actual black guy?
I don't even know enough white actor names.
Black guy names. Right.
There's fewer.
I know. I know, like Kevin Hart.
Who's Chris's black counterpart?
Chris is like, I was gonna say young Don Cheadle.
Who's the? Did you ever watch Leverage?
No.
TV show? No. Okay, but at the end of Jumanji.
Like the new one?
Yeah. I think the first. I don't remember. It was the mom brings in somebody to come work on something. It's at the very end of Jumanji.
I don't remember.
It's that black guy. Can you look up the cast of Leverage?
I'm trying to think of like, who's the guy who plays Winston?
There's Aldous Hodge.
Aldous Hodge. Is it that guy? I think he's basically the only black guy in that show. Yeah, that one.
He's too attractive.
He's an attractive dude, but the character he plays is definitely pretty spot on for you. Like in Leverage, there's a whole show about like different types of thieves, and he's like the tech thief.
Okay.
Like super nerdy, kind of awkward.
Now or that was like on CBS or something.
Yeah,
Like that. Yeah.
TNT, I think.
Yes. Yeah.
It was a good show. I really enjoyed the show.
Yeah.
Good one.
Huh. Yeah. Okay. What about you?
White guy. Oh no. Okay, then who's the famous like who would you want to be?
See, I started thinking about black actors, then my mind goes blank. I can't think of any. I got Kevin Hart and Samuel L. Jackson.
Man,
what a breath of
However, it would be cool to play Samuel L. Jackson.
that would be pretty cool to be Samuel L. Jackson. It would be pretty cool to be Samuel L. Jackson.
Just get to
yes.
say
Just get to be
Mother
angry. You get paid millions of dollars for like 6 lines.
Yeah.
And
for
you
one
just-
word.
And sometimes you don't even have to say you don't have to say the full word. I'm sure how he got paid just for the end of Infinity War. Mother, like he got paid like probably $1 million just for that, just to step out of a car and go mother.
That's true. Yeah, that makes sense. Famous white guy that I think that I am. I'm trying to think white guys with long hair. It's a white guy with long hair.
Jason Momoa.
Nah, because I think he's Pacific. Is he white?
He's Pacific Islander.
Yeah, he's Pacific Islander.
Close enough.
I'm trying to think of. I know who would want to be. Paul Rudd.
Nah.
Paul Rudd is your white counterpart.
You think Paul Rudd's my counterpart? Like my actual, like if I was a famous white guy, that's who I would be.
If you were a famous white guy, yeah.
Paul Rudd he plays Ant-Man, right?
Yeah.
I can see that. Okay.
Yeah.
He seems a little happier than me, but
That's true.
I think if I was
Yeah.
famous, I'd be a little bit happier.
Like a cynical Paul.
I'm trying to think.
Cynical
A pretty
Paul
cynical
Rudd.
person that's just kind of a little angry all the time.
I was gonna say like Josh Radnor, like the guy from How I Met Your Mother.
Oh no, I didn't think about this when I asked it.
I don't know. I don't know a lot of white guys with like long hair in the.
It's not too many white guys. They don't look good.
Yeah, unless you're Brad Pitt, like
Yeah, they don't have the good hair.
Yeah, you have to age into long hair as a white guy.
Ocean's 11. That specific character. Was it Brad Pitt?
Brad Pitt's
that owned the hotel in Ocean's 12.
I think so. It's been a long time since I've seen those movies.
Yeah, they took it off Netflix. No, I think that character is pretty spot on for me.
Okay.
Just kind of like, damn it! All right, like, what are we doing? I owe him how much money? Shit. And then
Just real matter of fact. Just like, come on.
But famous white guy, I want to be Hemsworth. Absolutely.
Hemsworth.
Yeah.
Hemsworth is like my favorite thing was Melissa McCarthy. She was talking about like on the set of Ghostbusters, hearing Chris Hemsworth sing was like, no, you can't be that attractive, that like jacked, like that funny, because he's like a funny guy, and also be able to sing. No, you can't do. You can't do all that. You can't literally be like Superman or the Norse god Thor, and
have a beautiful voice.
Also sing like, yeah. Chris Hemsworth is a kind of a legend.
Yeah.
Legend. Yeah.
Can he play anything else? Can he be in any of the movies though?
Have you seen his other movies?
I have, but like, that's Thor. You know what I mean? Like trying to watch. I didn't watch it. And for the record, there are movies I don't like. I've thought a lot about this.
Okay.
Last time we talked, you said I don't like any. Like, there's no movies I don't.
I asked you, and you said no.
I couldn't think of anything. But 6 Underground was a trash movie.
Ah, okay, yeah.
The Doolittle, the Robert Downey Jr. Doolittle, trash movie.
That movie was hot.
But see, this is the thing. The movies I know are gonna be trash. I just don't watch them.
You don't even watch like an intentionally like bad watch
Nope.
or something?
I can't do the Room.
Hate watching? Like you can't watch The Room?
No. I've seen clips of it. Makes me angry.
Oh man, that's like a good like. It's not even like hate watching at that point. It's like you're enjoying how bad it is. Like
Nope. Don't believe in it.
Huh? Interesting.
Makes me angry. Like legitimately makes me angry.
Why? I mean, it's frustrating as all heck because you watch something and you be like, how does someone make? Like, how did you think that was a good idea?
Yeah.
Like, how did you take time on set to be like, all right, this next scene, we're all going to walk in tuxedos, tell each other how good we look, and then go play football. No story's going to happen, but we're going to do that.
Yeah, nothing about that makes me want to watch that.
I don't know.
Yeah, not for me.
It's a fun bad watch. It's like Wolf Cop. Which I still haven't seen the second Wolf Cop. I need to watch it.
Blows my mind that there's a second Wolf Cop.
They'll make... I think it's all based on around the sex scene of Wolf Cop having sex in the jail. It's all based in that idea.
Makes sense.
But, what were we talking about? Hemsworth. Yeah, I mean, he can do... he can... Have you seen Extraction?
I saw Extraction, and that was like...
A little different. Like
It's a little different. I get that he's a very serious actor. Like, he's a good actor. But I'm just saying, like...
But he has sort of pigeonholed himself into the action role. He's not like a dramatic...
That's more so of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like trying to watch... the only reason why True Story made sense with Kevin Hart was because I was like, it's about a comedian. And you can kind of see... Did you watch that?
No.
You still didn't watch that?
True Story, no.
Yeah, no, it's a good one.
Yeah,
It's a 6-part series. It's him and Wesley Snipes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But you believe that him in that serious role because it was coupled with, like, based in comedy.
Okay.
And the same thing with fatherhood. You know he's a dad. I can kind of suspension of disbelief that that's how this would go
Yeah.
for him. But like in what's the one where he's the thug with the homie that's a paraplegic?
Oh, I don't remember. Can you look up a movie? It's with Kevin Hart and Bryan Cranston. I saw it. I can't remember.
The Upside?
Yes. Yeah, The Upside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that one, not so much. I was like, why are you trying to be so angry, Kevin? Like that's
Yeah, it was definitely Kevin trying to like, which he did it fairly well.
he did it well, but it's that pigeonhole thing of like,
Like you're kind of stuck as you get typecast as
Yeah.
one thing, and then you're. But some people can break out of it. Like I mean,
some people can.
like Adam Sandler, like
100%.
Uncut Gems and Punch Drunk
Fantastic.
Love. You're just like, Adam Sandler can do that. Like
Yeah.
like he's like a serious actor when he wants to be.
When he wants to be, absolutely.
And I'm sure Chris Hemsworth probably. I mean, who
You
knows?
don't want to be Ryan Reynolds.
You want to be Ryan Reynolds?
Well, I have to choose a black person.
He does have to choose a black person.
Oh.
But actually, I'm pretty close to Ryan Reynolds, I think. Personality wise.
Yeah.
Like have you
As far as
I want to be able to talk shit to my wife on Twitter. Like that.
yeah, I feel like Ryan Reynolds is constantly being a dick to everyone.
Yes!
But it's okay because he's right.
Because it's Ryan Reynolds.
Like everyone just saw him in the college.
National Lampoon.
Van Wilder.
Van Wilder.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, did y'all see that one on Netflix? Red Notice with The Rock.
Yeah.
No,
Saw it.
I never saw that
That was
one.
pretty good.
Okay, yeah.
I heard it was just like an okay, like
It was okay.
generic action movie. So I was like, it's, I don't have the time.
Plot twist at the end was kind of unexpected. But
Yeah. With quite a full, like handful of twists.
Mm.
It's nice. It kind of sets it up for like if they lean into it, like the Ocean's 11 type.
Wait, can we spoil it? Because I know the fact that two characters are the one person.
Okay. Yeah, you know basic.
Yeah.
All right, spoiler alerts in 3, 2, 1. Red notice. All right.
Rock and Gal Gadot are the.
Yeah, Rock and Gal Gadot are the bishop,
Yeah.
but The Rock, from the jump, says that he's an FBI agent that's been tracking down Ryan Reynolds, and Ryan Reynolds and the bishop character are like neck and neck for being the best thief in the world.
No.
And yeah, so it ends with
But then it turns out that he says that The Rock is actually like another thief, I guess, just trying to like take down Ryan Reynolds. Like he's not really trying to like he basically says he's not an FBI agent,
yeah.
but he doesn't say he's working for the bishop. And so it kind of comes like this competition thing between them. And then at the end, when they finally get it, then he
Explains that him and Gal Gadot have been working together the entire time.
They've been the bishop.
And yeah, they are together.
Yeah, and especially after I got that spoiled for me, I find spoilers tend to make me like not watch a movie. Like as soon as I know about it, I'm just like,
Yeah, it's kind of how spoilers
what's
work.
the point of a?
That's the whole point, Evan. What the hell?
But I mean, like if you got Spider-Man spoiled for you, you wouldn't have been like, I'm not gonna go watch this, right?
Speaking of which, I went and saw it a second time.
I'd be really sad.
Like I got
It's just as awesome.
Oh yeah, it was actually like spoiler alert. If you haven't seen it now, it's kind of on you.
3, 2, 1.
Like when Aunt May died, like the first time I watched it, it made me emotional, but the second time it like actually made me tear up a little bit. I don't know why, but it was just as good as the second time watching it.
I know for Endgame, I got spoiled that Iron Man dies. Like it was like the day before, like I went to go watch it. I was like, still gonna go watch it. It's okay.
You get punched.
Yeah,
If
man.
you say something like that to me, you get punched.
Like I was like,
Well, there's supposed to be a whole thing for Endgame. Where it was like a 2-month period of like, yeah, you don't say shit.
oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
no one spoiled anything for a long time for that movie. Yeah, But what were we talking?
I think like the Marvel people even like came out on Twitter was like, yeah, no, like there's no spoiling this movie.
Don't do
You
it.
shut your face.
Sit there, enjoy it.
And then I think Marvel themselves came out and said like, okay, the like grace period is up now. Y'all can talk about it.
Damn break.
And all the movie reviews now.
Now.
I don't know. How did we get here?
We're talking about Chris Hemsworth, and you were talking about bad movies that you like, movies you didn't like, and the fact that you have taste.
Yeah,
I'm glad you have taste.
I do have taste. It comes down to I appreciate things for what they are, but some things are.
And I thought more about that metaphor as well. I think we often are talking in this, and then we think about stuff afterward. But
That's how it goes. Yeah.
I thought about more that metaphor is like, it's like eating McDonald's, and being like, this is a great burger. Or going to Whataburger and saying, this is a great burger. Yes, it is a great burger. Is it the best burger?
No, absolutely not. But it gets the job done when you want that.
Yeah, I just had Whataburger.
Yeah.
But you could make the argument it's the best fast food burger.
Yeah, it's a different argument.
That's a different argument. Yeah.
But it's still the best at something.
Yeah.
Oh, that's also regional. Californians believe In-N-Out's the best burger. I don't.
And they've been wrong before.
They're wrong. I think we're all agreeing that they're wrong.
Bunch of manifest destiny.
Bunch of trash people.
Oh, my family moved out here.
My family walked mad log.
We almost died on the Oregon Trail.
Nobody cares. Shut up, California.
You made it to Reno. Shut up. Bunch of.
That's wild. There's a bunch of stops in the way. Like, would you really like? Do you think they stopped there on purpose, or did they just get tired? You good?
Yeah, something I swallowed. Did
You know what I'm saying?
Did they stop?
Like, do you think people intentionally were like?
I think people stopped.
I'm gonna go to. Obviously, it wasn't Amarillo, but like.
I think people like got trapped in Denver, and they were like, "All right, we'll build a cabin here."
That's what I'm saying. Like,
and before you know it, they got now we have Denver. Like,
that's weird.
It's kind of that's weird to think that some people like legit just stopped here and they made little town, and now it's a city. Like,
that's like I think all the California coasts were just people seeing like, how far west can I go? And then they got to the coast and they're like, well, this is it. I ain't going back.
You think people like made it all the way to the coast and they were like, nah. And they went like back to Miami.
And just turned back around like, this is it? Nah. It's like people that lived in like, they lived in like Georgia, or no, not Georgia. I'm trying to think of like a non-coastal. They lived in like Tennessee or something.
Yeah.
And they were like, all right, let's walk. So they walked all the way across. They were like, I haven't seen an ocean before. All right, let me walk all the way across.
That's a long way when the ocean is right there.
Yeah.
It's like, well, that's the ocean. All right, that was boring. Turn around.
Yeah.
Here's a fun little game for us. I don't know if this is even a game. If you had to found a state. Okay, 2 questions. If you were the founder of a state,
Yep.
which state would you want to have found?
Okay.
And then the second question will be more interesting than that. I would say Colorado. I like Colorado. You want to have found Florida?
Yeah.
You Ponce de Leon mother.
Those are my people. The more I hear people talk about Florida,
God, I hate Florida.
That's.
I'm going there this summer.
Yeah. Florida for
ladies' family.
Okay.
Traveling.
They live there, or is it?
They got
like
a beach house.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was the present.
Beach house. Beach house. By the end of the month, I want to do something. I got $1,000, and then whatever's on my tax refund.
I just started with my financial advisor. Things are not looking good, man. Oh.
This will help. I stand by it.
I can't be broke.
I might have convinced Connor to get in as well. That's 4 people.
Before you know it.
That's for a good machine. That's $500 each. You can let go of $500. Yeah, you can.
No, I can't.
You can.
You don't know my financial situation. Right?
I know what your financial situation is.
It's bad.
I own a house.
I want to own a house, but I can't.
Neither should I, but here we are. What state would you want to have found?
Oregon.
Oregon?
Oregon.
Really?
You
really
give
do
bad
seem like-
Oregon vibes. Okay.
You're supposed to be in Oregon, bud. Go live in a van.
I want to.
Yeah.
I want
That,
to so bad.
Be free. Cut ties.
I was looking at vans last night too. I was like, fuck. And every time I'm on my way to Lubbock or back, I pass like 6 people in the vans that are
vans.
like, I can tell are converted and they're living in them. I'm like, just living my dream.
I somehow got into like van TikTok and seeing people like, oh yeah, you got to use this van. You got to get the Ford Transit, not this one, and like this one
It
has.
doesn't matter.
Just get a van, put a bed in it, be happy.
No.
That's it.
It doesn't matter what brand. Like the Mercedes are like top tier, but also if it breaks, the parts for them are expensive.
Oh yeah.
So if
Fun
you get a
fact.
Ford or a Dodge,
So for when we make it famous, right? G-Wagons are 100% tax write-off.
yeah, I heard that.
How so?
For whatever reason, a vehicle that is more than 6,000 pounds is a tax write-off.
Really?
Yep.
So
And
is that
then
what people drove Hummers back?
I think it's only in certain states.
Okay.
I'm not, because I know it's a thing in California.
it's
A
a thing in
tax
New York as well.
write-off.
But then
yeah.
there's the app where you could rent cars
Yeah.
for the time being. So then you get the G-Wagon, 135K, tax write-off, so you get that money back, and then you put it on that app, and now you're running, that G-Wagon is then making you money. And then after a year, you can sell it, and G-Wagons don't depreciate.
So you buy a car to write it off, then you
Make
Wait,
money off of it.
are you driving that car?
Yeah, but there's a
So
Airbnb.
I don't want to drive that. Oh, there is. Okay. Oh yeah, I forget that that's a thing now.
Yeah.
You can now rent a car from someone randomly. That's kind
Any
of
car.
That's so odd.
Yeah. It's like
be
one
like-
step up from Uber. Like, I
hey,
trust you driving. I'll just take your car. Give me the keys.
It's
yeah.
pretty cool because, like, especially for, like, me, like, I can't go to an actual place to rent a car because I have to be, like, 24.
Yeah.
You don't have to be. Their insurance is like they're sketched out about it because I rented a car when I was like 23, and you have to be 25, and I rented a car when I was 23, and they were weird about it, but they were like, yeah, it's fine. You just like I know like
It's circumstance.
yeah. It was something with the insurance. They were like,
Yeah.
your insurance like covers it, and it's like because
Kinda
technically I couldn't rent a car until last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something with the renter's, like, insurance thing.
Yeah,
Of, like,
the-
they can't insurance you under
Right.
25. So, if, like,
Yeah.
if your insurance can cover it, then, I don't know, it's so weird.
Because you're still a
At the end of the
A
day,
risk.
if you got the bag, you can do anything.
Yeah.
It's always about getting the bag. Get the bag.
Like I
Financial
said,
troubles.
get the bag.
whoever said money can't buy you happiness wasn't buying the right things.
Yeah. I spent $100 on a meal by myself over break. I was so happy.
By yourself?
Hell yeah.
What did you order?
I went to this Italian restaurant in San Antonio.
I spent $100. No, that's pretty easy.
It's pretty easy.
If you do it right, yeah. Couple glasses of
got a starter?
wine.
Got they had the fresh bread and like house-made bread, house-made oil.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that. 100%. Just like, hi, thank you. Let me get a water and that, and then I'll figure out what else I'm getting. Then I took a picture of the ticket. Hold up. Go and talk so that way it's not just me awkwardly looking
Speaking of food, yesterday was Mia's birthday, and I had to drive back from Lubbock yesterday, but the day before, we went to a Japanese hibachi grill
Yeah?
for her dinner.
Nami or somewhere else?
No, it was up in Lubbock.
Up in Lubbock?
Hey,
Yeah.
you haven't been to one of those, right?
No, I have.
You have?
Went,
Okay.
We went to Nami's for prom my junior
Nice.
year.
Okay.
So It was pretty good. We didn't sit at the hibachi, but we were at a table right next to him, so we still got to watch.
Yeah.
You know what's? I think they were talking about like stiff socks. Hibachi, not really that good. It's not really about the food though. In that case,
No, it's more for the experience.
because you're just getting like fried rice and with like
Fried rice with protein.
yeah, like
Yeah.
it's not, but it's more the vibe. It's
Yum
like
yum sauce.
you're like once they said that, I was like, you know what? I've never been like this is the best hibachi ever. I want to eat it all the time. Like
Which is good.
sometimes you're just going there for the show.
The funny thing is, I was thinking about that when we were eating there. I was like, I mean, it's better than Panda Express.
That's okay. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, you get the flaming volcano, you get the beating heart,
Because it's like
some
$15.
of the egg tricks
The $15 is not for the food. It's for the
for the cook.
show.
Yeah. All right. So the place is called something Italia. I can't remember.
North Italia.
Yes.
Good
Yeah.
guess.
It's pretty good. Yeah, I've been there.
Okay. I got it was grilled bread. That was a kicker too.
Yeah, the grilled bread with like the
The
cheese
oil,
and stuff in
oil
there.
and cheese, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Then I got the sparkling water.
Okay.
You know, I'm classy and stuff. Then they had this really good calamari dish. So tasty. What they did is they like marinate the actual calamari in lemon,
Okay.
like some kind of like limoncello, something like that, and then they fry it up, and then they serve it like toss it with arugula, so it's like this calamari salad almost. But it's like it's calamari as it is, but like
Yeah. Is the arugula like wilted?
no,
Okay. I feel like it has to be wilted.
it was surprisingly not.
It's weird. Okay.
Then I got a rosemary lime gin drink. Super refreshing. Just
Is
very
that
nice.
the what was the name of that drink? Did it specify?
It does, but I can't off the ticket. I can't remember.
Okay.
But then I got this squid ink mafaldine.
Okay.
So good.
They're it sounds so basic, but their chicken with basil pesto.
Dude, a good pesto.
They put pine nuts in there. Like
That's all pesto. But,
no, they put like pine nuts like on top.
ooh.
Like they like sprinkle, they like toast them up and sprinkle them on top. Little crunches in there, like, oh
Sounds fantastic.
yeah,
I made cacio e pepe the other day.
yeah. I saw that. How that turn out?
I got that's one of those ones I'm gonna hold on to. Like,
I've got a bunch of. I make the mistake of I buy pasta, forgetting I have pasta. So I have
happens.
about 5 boxes of pasta sitting in my. I'm like, I need to make all the pasta, but I'm also trying to not eat pasta right now. So.
You just reminded me because I was gonna go get pasta when I went to the grocery store this weekend, and I was like, I think I had like 2 boxes. In the
Do you want some of
pantry.
mine? Got a box of penne, a whole bag of elbow macaroni, and a half box of elbow macaroni.
why do you have such weird? Why do you have those pastas?
Because I make them for, I'm going to make this dish.
Uh,
And then I make it for myself. And then,
that's it.
like, I'm not going to keep making this.
But then I got, I was like, chopping it up with my waitress, because again, that's just kind of how I do. I just immediately make friends with everybody, and I was like, and she took a long time to get her to like understand what I was saying. I was like, no, I trust you. Like I don't care how much it is. Like,
Well,
you've been here for a long time.
it's not going to be a surprise check. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, you're gonna be fine. You're not gonna spend too much of my money. And I was just like, whatever you think pairs well with the pasta dish.
Yeah.
And she was like, kind of give me some ideas. I was like, no, just go get it, bring it back. I'll drink it. It'll be fine. She brought back a white wine. I usually hate white wine. It was delicious. And then I got a shot of espresso and a butter cake, pumpkin butter cake. It was so good.
That does sound good. Especially in a pumpkin butter cake.
I was there for about an hour. It's awesome.
Yeah, I kind of want to do that. Like, once in a blue moon. Just go spend $100 on
It feels good,
a
man.
meal.
It's got to be the right place. Like, that was
Yeah.
definitely worth $100. Like, when I go to BJ's and I spend $60, I get a little angry.
Yeah, that's how I feel. If I went to B Dubs, it was 2 people, but I spent $60, and I was like, it's too much for mediocre.
Too much
Like-
for mediocre. Absolutely. But yeah, no, man, you go to a really nice restaurant, spend $100 really easily.
That's how I feel about that Chamberlain's like steakhouse I went for where I spent rent on a check. Like, that was like, but the thing is that I would do that like once a year.
Yeah.
Like if
Absolutely.
I wasn't going with like a bunch of people, like I would do that like once a year.
My boys in San Antonio, they're obsessed with like, they're not obsessed, but like their go-to like treat yourself dinner is the Brazilian steakhouses.
I don't like I went to like a Fogo, didn't like it.
Really?
It's too much interaction. It's too much like people coming up to you and being like, "You want this? You want this? Here."
Dude, I hate you so
I'm like,
much.
shh.
Too
I'm like,
much interaction.
back away from me.
I went back to Dutch Bros for the first time, and I was so happy that they were so nice. Like, my day got 10% better.
They need to get out of my
because-
face. Man, I cannot stand their positivity.
She was like, "What are you gonna do for the rest of your day?" I was like, "I'm about to go to rehearsal." She's like, "Oh, that's awesome. What for?" I was like, "It's a band contest." She was like, "Oh, so you got some time on?" I was like, "Nope, it's on January 29th. It's in 3 weeks. I'm super stressed about it." She's like, "Oh man, well, I hope it goes well. Here's your drink." I was like, "Thank you."
You know what my response to what you got going for the rest of the day is? Get out of my face.
Such a dick.
Yeah.
So nice.
I just but the amount of times a lot of times like the waiters like you could tell like they clearly like English was not their first language or something. And they were just like, "You want some? You want this? You want this? You want this?" I'm like,
All right, so
No.
I guess we're not going to the Brazilian
No.
steakhouse. It was fantastic. I love it.
I mean, I'll go again. It was because there's definitely a way to do it right too. You gotta like make sure you do it the right way and
Yeah.
stuff. And I had a good meal, but it was just
Are you
unexpected.
familiar with the Brazilian steakhouse?
No, I've never heard of that.
Okay. So, it's a buffet.
Yeah, sort of.
In concept, it's like it's an upscale buffet. The reason why I say that, it's like it's good. The plate is $50, right? But they have a really nice. Most places have like a really nice salad bar. Get your charcuterie spread, your
All kinds of sides
all
and
kinds
stuff,
of sides
and
and stuff, right?
a lot of Brazilian based. Like you get this like this kind of salsa and this kind of marinated vegetables and like
Yeah.
all that kind of. So you get all that stuff from this big.
So you can get after that, get a little salad, kind of get your stuff going, and then on your table there's a card. It's a red side and the green side, right? So if it's on the red side, nobody's coming up to you, but if it's on green, you have a waiter for the table. He's one getting you drinks X, Y, and Z. Blah, blah,
Which
blah.
the time I went, we didn't have the flip thing.
Oh, we'll see. That's the issue.
Yeah, they just
That is too much interaction.
because the place. Yeah,
If you don't get to tell them no, then yeah, absolutely.
yeah. When I went, they kept walking
Just
around.
circling. Yeah, no.
It's like
You gotta have the
sharks.
card. But then there's dudes. The steakhouse bit of it is every steak is on a skewer, and it's grilled over an open fire.
And it's all different kinds of meats too. It's
All
not
different
just
kinds
like
of meat. And it's usually about 13 different types of proteins. Super wide spectrum, like
lamb,
top
sausage,
sirloin,
chicken, steak.
yeah, filet mignon, bacon wrapped chicken, sausage, lamb chops, lamb shank, ribs, 2 times beef ribs, like bunch of different stuff. And so they just walk around with a skewer of meat, and they're like, "Would you like sausage link?" And if you say yes, they're like, "All right." They put out their skewer, you grab it with your little tongs, and then eat away. And then the next guy with the filet mignon, bacon wrapped filet mignon, comes up. He's like, "One piece?" You either say yes or no.
The problem is I'd say yes to all that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
absolutely.
that was my issue. Is that like whenever they come up to you with like bacon wrapped filet mignon, you just have to be like, I'm not gonna say no. Like, Nah, that sounds gross. Get that out of my face. No,
Like, that sounds amazing.
But after like 30 of those, you're just like, if I have one more bite of meat.
Yeah, it's a whole lot. Like,
I need to go to some of these places with y'all.
yeah, you do. All right.
And it's actually
we talked about you getting cultured, son.
I know, and y'all still haven't invited me anywhere, so.
No, I know that's fair.
And if you get like
take Chris out.
Take him out.
We need to take Chris out. We gotta take. Where's somewhere local that you haven't been to? That you've been meaning to check out. Do you want to try Cheeves Brothers again?
You been to Pignetti's?
Or Pignetti's?
I haven't been there.
I'm down to go to Pignetti's.
Pignetti's would be in life.
Next weekend?
I don't know.
I got Region this weekend.
Oh, the concerts this weekend?
Concerts this
Oh. I'll talk to you about that off air.
Yeah. It came up quick, man. I always forget that it's at the top of
Yeah,
of January.
I remember.
And I always forget that I'm the 9th grade coordinator.
Yeah, because I wanted to like watch rehearsals and stuff for that.
Yeah, Brent came up to me with like 7 scores. He's like, "These are 4 for sure. These are 3 maybes. We gotta have all the percussion equipment for it."
It's Brent and Bree, right?
Huh?
It's Brent and Bree, right? No.
No. Well,
This is high school. I forget. It's high school.
Yeah.
Different thing.
All of us are the coordinators for the 9th grade band.
Oh, we are?
Yeah. Me, Markus, and Brent.
Oh, okay.
So like, Brent.
I'm about to say, because we haven't been asked about.
No. Brent's kind of like, Brent's the coordinator for me and Duran.
Okay.
And like, he tells Duran what pieces we need.
You guys are running that band. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so next weekend, the weekend after, I'm done to go to Pignetti's. Get you some.
I'm not
get you some
sure
good
if I'll
Italian.
be in town.
All right, well, shit, son. All right.
We'll check
If you're just gonna be selfish,
We'll check the
see your
calendar.
lady, I guess.
Check the calendar, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to be. I think the only reason why I'm good at it is because. Excuse me.
Good at what? Spending a bunch of money on a meal?
Yes. But the reason why I'm good at the Brazilian steakhouse is because my family birthday meals was a big deal. And it was like, whatever your favorite thing was, that's where we went for your birthday.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah. So the last couple years, my dad was really hot on the Brazilian steakhouse.
Okay.
So, with the first time I went there, 100%. I was like 16, maybe younger than that. I might have been like 14. Like the first one was in Florida, so I might have been like 13, 14. Yeah. So I was just like,
First time I
hell yeah, like run it up, son. Like I never flipped my card over to red, but then I was like, I want to die.
Like, if I have one more
I
scallop.
can't. I just felt like garbage. So you learn to moderate it. You get like 3-4 pieces of meat, flip the card over, take your time.
Do they have those little cheese bread things? Yeah. Those little gummy. They're like these they're like little rolls that are like this big, but they're like cheese bread somehow. They're like a mixture of cheese and
sense.
bread. It's so weird.
It doesn't make sense. It's the consistency of a roll, right? So feel a roll in your mouth right now. You ever had puff pastry though?
Puff pastry. Not sure.
Not sure. Well, like puff pastry is like kind of like it's flaky and like hollow. So like it's this weird texture thing of like you get the like butteriness of a like a standard roll, but then like you bite through it and there's not a lot of bread, it's a lot of air. But then like the bottom end of it is this cheese and it's just like, it just melts in your mouth.
And the cheese is somehow like in the bread. Like
Yeah.
it's like a part of the bread.
You ever had the like the cheddar Bay biscuits at Red Lobster?
Oh, yeah.
So like that idea of like the cheese is a part of the bread, but it's a biscuit, right? Like
Yeah.
you like that's all bread and cheese. You bite down on it, it's delicious.
Yeah.
But like this is like this weird.
It's like if you take the Cheddar Bay idea, which is just like shredded cheese, but you have like almost like Parmesan like cheese where you mix it
Yeah.
into the dough, where it's so like molecularly like in there. It's like basically a part of the dough now.
Yeah.
It's not like a separate thing you can pull out a piece of cheese. Like no, it's in there.
Yeah, it's so good. And they never give it's four to a dish, and like we were running deep, and we got my boys in San Antonio are pretty healthy, large boys. They know what's up. So like they brought out the two. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of us, 6 or 7 of us, and That reminds me, I got something else off air that we can talk about. And they brought out like the dude. He's like filling up the waters. Brought out the two before he was gone. We are like, just run it back. We need another thing. Like just munching those rolls. So good. Oh my god.
Yeah, those things are good.
Also got my new favorite drink. Learning to appreciate. This sounds, with the maturity, like I can appreciate a good whiskey, right? Like that's pretty well established. Like I know it's good, but I can still kind of like slam those down, like even if it is like a $60 bottle. Is it a problem? I don't know. We're not going to talk about it. But the after cocktail drink.
Drinking a whiskey fast is not a problem. Drinking whiskey at work, that would be a problem.
All right, you said it. I do think it's unhealthy how quickly I drink gin, though. I don't think that's good.
No.
You know the whole reason why I started drinking gin is so that way I would slow down on my drinking. So I was drinking whiskey too fast.
Yeah.
And now I drink them at the same rate, and it's a problem. Anyways.
Tolerance.
You get older. But as you get older, your palate gets more refined. And, like, the idea of an after-dinner cocktail, so nice.
You're not full?
Like, at the Brazilian steakhouse, I was definitely full.
Yeah.
But, like, they offered it, and I was like, hell yeah, let me get that. It's called a Cara Heel. Mm. It's the liquor's, it's liquor 43. I don't know. It's like a type of brandy. It's like a Mexican brandy, basically. So it's 2 ounces of that, and then like 3 ounces of espresso, and then I put a rum chata floater on top of it. Ugh, just coffee and warmness. I was
gonna say it sounds like an espresso martini kind of thing. Like
it's in the realm. Yeah. It's in that realm of espresso.
Is it chilled?
Yeah, chilled. Oh. This fat glass. Look how pretty the presentation is. Look at that.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, just looks inviting.
Yeah. I had this idea that millennials are drinking espresso martinis now because we just want to drink chocolate milk. We're afraid to admit it. Like everyone's obsessed with iced coffee and stuff, and we're all just like doing this stuff. But in the end, we just kind of want chocolate milk, and now we have to get drunk because we're sad too. So,
bro, we're just drinking chocolate milk and eating Lunchables.
Yeah, we're full on just like.
We're just trying to relive the glory days, son.
We're trying to act like we're in first grade again, and it's sad.
It's real sad.
I just still just buy chocolate milk.
Different. Well, this is established. Like, your generation, y'all don't care about anything.
Y'all gonna do it.
You're just like, I want that.
I'm gonna have a Lunchable.
Getting it. Like, no shame. Like I remember, like, dudes buying kids' meals. Like, that was always, like, a female thing, like when we were growing up. Like, did you ever, like, when you were in high school, go to lunch, like, and one of your lady friends would get a kid's meal?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do remember girls getting kids meals. Yeah.
Now, like, I've seen, like, dudes, they're like, I just wasn't that hungry. Just, like I would never once saw, like, a grown dude get a kid's meal.
Get a kid's meal? Yeah, I guess that wasn't... Is that a thing now?
Yeah, I've seen it. It's weird.
I mean, it makes sense because there's times I've been like, I want 2 tenders. Like, that's what I want.
Not that hungry.
So,
I can't buy, like, I can't buy a single... I want a 4-piece nugget, but they don't sell just a 4-piece. You get a little baby fry.
Yeah, like...
You get a toy with it.
Yeah,
get a little
maybe it's a cool toy. But then it's just like, I don't want that much soda. Like, let me just get...
I just want an 8-ounce, like...
Get a small soda. What's up? Yeah.
Because oftentimes, I don't think we really want more than that.
No, I do. I'm a fat piece of shit.
I mean, same, but quite literally same. But
that's why I work out. Like, I work out as hard as I do, so that way I can spend $100 on a meal by myself. Feels good. Feels good to be able to do that. Feels good to be able to do that and not think about the card. Like think about the balance in the checkbook.
Yes. Yeah. I wonder what it's like. I'm kidding. I'm fine. I'm doing fine, people. It's okay.
The hibachi grill was $70 for both of us.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
No,
That's about. That's a healthy date.
I was actually expecting more, and then I kind of wanted to get more. I wanted to get like the meal, and then I
Yeah.
wanted to get a plate of sushi to share. But the waiter took our menus, and so I didn't know what to get. So
Damn. I was talking to Kelsey about this, man. There's an art form to ordering food.
You think there's an art form in everything?
There is. Because saying art form is a lot nicer than me saying there's a correct way and an incorrect way of doing things.
I think that's what you mean.
That is what I mean. But I'm
It's
trying
nicer.
I'm trying to be less aggressive. So there's an art form to ordering.
And everyone else is wrong.
Yeah, and everybody else is wrong. If you don't look at the menu before you get there, you're wrong. I'm not saying you got to fully study it.
Is this at a
Any place. It don't matter.
I don't know about that. I think it's kind of
Unless you've been there 3 times, you should look it up.
no. I think fancy establishments you can study the menu whenever you get there.
No. You got to know what you're getting. Because you're not going to waste time. You don't want to waste this waiter's time.
But you don't want to be surprised by the menu.
No, I'm surprised by the quality of the food. I'm not surprised by the menu.
I'm surprised by the menu sometimes. I like to go somewhere and be like when I went to that RH place. I didn't know what I was gonna have there. I just showed up and was like,
Nah, that's amateur hour.
I could plan on having a steak, and then I was like, oh, let's see.
Man, you got to get an idea because
Shaved ribeye on garlic bread. Is this a sandwich? No, it's a sandwich.
yeah, it is. It's really sad if I really ordered that.
What a time.
Yeah, right, you got to know what you're getting into. I'm not saying like full blown study. You got to check every single thing out, but like, if I'm taking a girl out to a place, well, first off, I'm like seldom do I ever take. Let's say I'm in a healthy relationship, because first date it's king of the first date, well established. But I'm in a healthy relationship. I'm not. If we're gonna go check out a new restaurant, I'm not going in there surprised. I don't want to. I'm not gonna look like I don't know what's going on. Come on now.
Oh, I guess I just do that.
I'm not saying you gotta have an entree picked out, but like, run through the appetizers, run through the drink menu, see what's available, see what the flow of the food looks like.
Yeah, I guess so. You don't because I also when I went to that place, I ordered an old fashioned, but they didn't serve liquor there. It was only beer and wine.
Yeah,
And I was like, it was a moment of déclassé, kind of oh no, I slipped.
you don't want to look dumb, right?
Yeah.
Big thing with me, don't look dumb.
It's a moment of not looking dumb.
So you get in there, get an idea what the drink menu is. You get an idea of what appetizer. Even if you want an appetizer, right? I enjoy a good app, but if there's no apps on there that I want to get, I'm not trying to spend my money on it then. Are they a restaurant that has appetizers and starters? I hate those places so much.
Appetizers or starters?
And starters.
What's the difference?
There's not. But there's restaurants that have 2 different sections.
Appetizers and starters?
Yeah.
Nah.
Or on the light side. Stuff like that.
Well, yeah, there's that menu. That menu I refuse to look at.
Yeah, I don't want to get angered by that.
The healthy menu.
No, not the healthy menu, but on the
I skip the healthy menu every time.
some places will straight up call it a snack menu.
Oh, okay.
But at BJ's, they've got the sriracha Brussels sprouts.
Right, yeah, that kind of extra stuff.
It's a side, but it's one step above a side.
Elevated sides. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not gonna catch me off guard, man. So, with my thing, when I went to that the North Italia, I saw that they had a good drink menu. I was gonna for sure get that bread, and I was gonna I was rocking between the calamari, and I think a stuffed thing for for the appetizer. And then, so like as she's coming through, boom, 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 I ordered all those things, and then I got time to look at the menu and be like, okay, let me figure out what it is that I want the entree to be. Like, how full am I going to be after this appetizer?
Not figuring out each part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Art form. The more you know, Chris.
I mean, I get that at a
So that way you can get your sushi.
At a fast food place. I get that. Like, I hate the person at the fast food place that does not know what they want.
Kick rocks. Get out my way.
And I get that, like, ma'am, that you're 65 and you don't know. Well, you know what some people do. And there was this lady at Buffalo Wild Wings. They don't serve 3 wings. But she was insistent that she wanted 3 wings.
Well, 3.
I want 3 lemon pepper wings. Like, I was like, and they didn't have the lemon pepper, and that just broke her whole spirit. She was broken up after that. And I was like, oh.
It's like we were eating lunch down at Backyard Barbecue. You've been there?
Mm-hmm. I haven't been there, but I know about it.
Yeah.
Is it good?
They're known for their burgers, but like it always says Backyard Barbecue. We're sitting there eating. I didn't see who came in, but I didn't see his face. But an older gentleman walked in, and the lady's like, "Oh, just sit wherever." And he was like, "Well, I've never been here before. Like, can I see your menu?" So he just stood at the front by the hostess desk, just looking through the menu and asking questions.
See? There's a reason why the menu is online.
But I'm like,
He's older.
it says barbecue in the name.
Right,
Every
yeah.
barbecue place sells the same things.
Pretty standard.
See, I think the thing is that when you the older you get, the more specific you are with exactly what you want.
Yeah.
And
Don't waste people's time.
Some people are not willing to compromise. They're like,
Don't waste people's time.
like my grandmother, she's kind of like that. She's kind of like, I want a grilled piece of salmon with some broccoli on the side, and maybe a cup of rice. Like, no matter where we're at, she's like, I want that. Can you make that?
That's where he gets his pretentious from.
Yeah. It's deep rooted.
And I'm like,
That's like we were sitting there too, and another, most older people come in at that time because it's during the week or whatever.
Yeah.
But like these older couple came in, and the lady was like, "There's no chairs for us to sit down in," because all the places to sit there are all picnic benches because it's like a backyard themed place, and they
It's the
needed
Burger Shack down the road, right? The
It's
barbecue joint?
down in Morgan's Point.
Okay, I'm thinking the different one.
Yeah.
but yeah, I think older people just have a specific. You get to a certain age where you're just like, I want to go to this place, sit in a chair, and have a burger. Why do I have to sit on a picnic bench and eat a bison burger?
You gotta know your spots, man.
Yeah, it's just how it goes in life.
You gotta know your spots.
But also,
Do you still order the same Subway sandwich that you have since you were a kid?
Couldn't tell you the last time I went to Subway.
no. 2 very different answers. 2 very different answers.
Because I saw this thing, it was like, life is just choosing a Subway sandwich when you're 6 and never... It's just all you get for the rest of your life.
Yes. So here's been my journey with Subway.
Your journey with Subway.
Yeah, man, I was
You're
a
trash person.
I was a
right?
meatball marinara kid.
Yeah, I think most dudes were.
Meatball marinara.
I tried it once, I was not into it.
No?
Oh man,
I will murder a meatball marinara.
Not at Subway. Other places I do, but not
A
Subway.
meatball sub
Subway.
is just... Ugh.
Subway was that was the meatball marinara. You get slices of just American cheese with some sprinkle of Parmesan.
Put
on top.
American cheese on.
What do you do? What else are you doing?
Provolone.
Provolone?
Yeah.
Yes, whatever.
No matter what you...
I wasn't.
Mixing cultures.
All I knew was American cheese. That's what my dad ordered. So you order what your parents order for the longest time. That's why I never had steak.
That's not so fair.
My dad never had steak, so I just didn't get steak. So, but
TV really shaped my life. Don't like that.
Interesting.
Anyways, yeah.
We'll dive into that in a second. So I was ordering that for a long time, and then like in high school, I discovered the Italian sub, and I was like, ooh,
a good one.
like you order with pepperoni and like some. Well, I mean, it's Subway, so it's like the trash version, but like
Pepperoni, salami, and
ham.
Yeah.
Pepperoni, salami, ham. Yeah. So I started ordering the Italian BMT, and so I ordered that for a long time, and then they started having breakfast all day. So now I do the bacon, egg, and cheese. But they also changed the egg to where they're no longer doing just a combined egg, like scrambled egg. Now it's like a sunny side up, or not sunny side up, like a over hard egg where it's like a white on the outside, yellow on the inside, but it's like clearly like sous vide or boiled or something.
Gross.
Because like the egg yellow is like boiled egg texture. It's not good.
Not good. Go back to the sheet of egg,
Yes, it needs to be 2 sheets of egg.
which is disgusting.
Oh yeah, it was awful. And the before it was like frequent, they had to they were frozen often, so they had to throw them in the microwave before, and you just have to humble yourself and just be like, "This is what I'm ordering."
It's not. That's why I don't go to Subway.
I went to Subway at the beginning
I've
of
never
this year.
seen Subway as trash.
Subway's trash, bud.
I just
So much better
What's
sandwiches.
your order?
when I was younger, it was just like a basic like turkey, cheese, lettuce, mayo. And now,
Honestly, you could have just said you were white and
You got white boy sandwich number 1 or number 2. It's just hammer turkey. Like what?
now I do the chicken bacon ranch, or recently I tried the Philly cheesesteak. That was good.
does Philly cheesesteak have peppers and onions on it, or is it just?
I don't remember. It
It's
was a
just
while ago.
it's just their steak.
I mean, you choose the toppings and stuff on it. So
A lot of things I will not eat or order if I made them previously in the kitchen, and
Oh,
I
okay.
know mine's gonna be better. The first restaurant I worked at, I
Feels
found out that they-
narcissistic.
a little bit. The first restaurant I worked at, found out that they closed down. A little heartbreaking.
Louis, or a different place.
First place, son.
I forget.
I was 16.
I didn't know you started working at a restaurant.
Yeah. I was gonna be a cook.
Continue.
Everything I've done is in the kitchen or around the kitchen. Anyways, it's called Donnie's Chicago style eatery,
Okay.
and that's where I learned my OCD with cleaning, too. Shout out to the Nate and forgot her name. It'll come to me. But there was two. I couldn't tell you what ethnicity they were, but there's some Middle Eastern, real light skinned, but they're from Chicago. So try to imagine people speaking Middle Eastern. in your head.
Ooh, that classic language, Middle Eastern.
Like just like whatever,
Farsi. Let's go with Farsi.
Farsi. Let's pick Farsi, right? It's a pretty aggressive language, right?
Yeah, lots of H's, lots of phlegm.
Yeah. And now put a Chicago accent on top of that.
So R's added to that.
Just very, just no matter what, it was angry.
Go Sox.
It was just so angry.
I did Boston.
All the time. You did Boston. I was going to let it go by, but how dare
I
you?
was thinking White Sox.
Trash person. Anyways. But yeah, on our menu was a Philly cheesesteak. And I still have yet to find a Philly cheesesteak that's better than mine. Mind you, I've not gone to Philadelphia yet. It's on my bucket list of food adventures to get out there.
I think I would just go to Philly I would just go get a cheesesteak, go stand by the Rocky statue, and then leave. I think that's it. That's all I would do.
I'd go do the Bell, Liberty Bell.
Nah, I saw National Treasure. I'm good.
That's a lie. I wouldn't go see the Liberty Bell.
Yeah, like would you? Well, Iron Pin.
I would have to stay there for 3 days so that way I could try all the Philly cheesesteaks. Because I'm not trying to get like three cheesesteaks in a single day. Like I don't want to kill my body like that. But
Oh, you know what I would add to my experience is I would eat the Philly cheesesteak and then scream the lyrics "Still Boys to Men" song. I'm doing it. I'm doing Philly. And then I'd scream Adrian and then leave.
That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I definitely want to scream Adrian next to this
Adrian.
Rocky statue. It's hilarious. Fictional character, and they have a statue of him.
The amount of people that do that, though,
Yeah.
like I would love to put a recording device.
I want to be a piece of trash. There's a couple things that are trashy that I want to do. I'm okay with that.
Go to Times Square and do this and just spin around.
Yeah, see, I don't want to do that one, but
I have the urge to do that. Go to Times Square. I'm gonna do it this summer. I'm gonna go stand in the middle of Times Square and just spin around and just go.
Again, different type of trash. I grew up in Florida trash. Like,
That's the worst of it.
that's the worst. That's what I'm saying. Like, I've got a very, very specific type. I walked barefoot during a hurricane.
God.
There was a hurricane going on outside. I walked barefoot from my friend's place back home, or the other way around. I don't remember which way I was going, but
No offense, but you meth child.
yeah, it was so windy that there was a stop sign bent over, and like I grabbed the stop sign and I kicked my legs up and I was flagging for a second.
I feel like the atmosphere of Florida is like 0.002%
Trash, I know.
It's 0.002% meth.
Just that visual.
It's just meth.
Putting you flapping in the wind.
It was awesome. Just see how far we could lean into the wind. Mad far.
That state is the only reason why I'm okay with global warming. Like, that's the only reason.
Florida was a different time, bro.
I'm gonna be there in 20 weeks.
Have you seen the thing where if you put a Florida man in your birthday, it'll come up with something?
Yeah, it's guaranteed. Guaranteed. To
Oh,
have
Florida man. Gotta love Florida, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the oranges.
We grow them here.
Apparently, there's only 3 states that grow oranges. It's California, Texas, and Florida.
Only 3.
I've lived in 2 of the 3. I am Orange Man.
I am Orange Man. Fear my peel. You're what?
Dude,
What did he say?
I saw something. Fruits,
That's
mad
just
misleading,
uncircumcised.
and hella let down.
Hey, hold on. I did not. I heard you say fruits. I did not take fruits in the way that you wanted me to. I took fruits in a very homophobic way.
Hurtful.
And I was like, what?
Dude, 8th grade homophobia. Do you think that's ever going to go away?
No.
Do you have like that 8th grade homophobia?
Wait, hold on. Stop. Do you mean like me?
Yeah.
No, I don't have that.
You don't have any bit of like that like...
That's gay?
Yeah.
Back up? No.
Like I don't want to change in front of a dude.
No.
Really?
Oh, I don't give a
No.
Huh. I mean, neither do I. But I thought I was the weird one.
No.
I thought I was a strange.
No, you grew out of
I mean-
that.
Like, of course, you don't just, like, strip naked. But,
Yeah.
like, I'll be, like, in the locker room, like, when I was on the swim team. I mean, you have to change.
Yeah.
Like, it'd just be, like, a quick, like...
Boop, boop.
Like, I don't go in the stall like other dudes did.
Yeah. Like that's
Like,
what I'm
we
talking
all
about.
got a thing,
Like,
like-
that they're not being like homophobic, but there's something in their brain that's like,
It's penis envy.
I'm gonna.
Am I wrong? That wasn't a Freudian slip. That was intentional.
Oh my god. Fair.
Yeah, that's just penis thoughts.
Where was I going before this?
8th grade homophobia.
Eighth grade. Yeah, when you said 8th grade,
Before the 8th grade homophobia.
the fruits, madness
Fruit.
leading.
Fruits, mad misleading. Dragon fruit? It's not a dragon. Passion fruit?
What passion is
There's
that?
no passion there.
I've never kissed a passion fruit before.
Yeah, exactly, right? You know what the only fruit is that's
True to its name,
spot on?
orange.
Orange.
You get what you pay for.
I mean, apple.
What the hell is an apple? That doesn't make sense.
It's just a sound.
It's just a sound.
I mean, everything we say is a sound.
Banana. That's
Come on.
just ridiculous.
That's a banana.
It's a banana. Like that's a ridiculous name.
That's too many A's.
Who let people name that? That's so crazy. Somebody just decided like, if you look back in history enough, there's just like one dude that was just like, yeah, that's what that is.
Why didn't we?
And it was just somebody like me who just like really confident with what he says.
Why didn't we say it was a? Why did the second "nah" have to be added to that?
A banner.
Yeah.
That's a banner.
Yeah. Like, we're gonna
Just
get
take off the B.
we're gonna get banners.
Take off the B.
I know.
We're gonna get banners and bananas confused. So we gotta add another "nah." We got a banner like the flag and a banana.
Dude, it's like,
Oh, say does that star spangled
you ever seen people
banner?
ever see the empty thing?
You see an American flag on a banana now?
I was American flag once. No, you ever seen the empty thing? You spell out empty, right?
Oh, yeah.
EMPTY. Drop the E. Empty. Drop the Y.
Empty.
Empty. Drop the P. Empty. Erase it.
Empty.
Empty.
My favorite visual joke like that is a of order out.
What? Oh, god damn it.
Yeah. You get it? Of order out. It's out of order. It's a very. That was my first year teaching.
Yeah.
I had that sign on my door. I just had a sign on my door that says "of order out," and kids would just be like, "I don't get it," and be like, "Look at it again."
Figure it out. Riddle for the day.
Took them months.
Kids are dumb.
God, they were dumb.
Kids are mad dumb.
Now they're in high school. Oh.
Bro. I thought about it. Teaching is so dumb. Like conceptually. It's so crazy.
I think we teach to prevent the dumb.
Yeah. You just expect these other human beings to know the right answers and to tell your kids that these are the right things. That's crazy.
Like that parents are like,
Yeah. As a parent, eventually you're going to be a parent, hopefully.
That's the
You
plan.
wanna be a dad?
Yeah, I'm trying to be a dad. Like I said, Family Jam man.
That's right. You're going to be a dad at some point. At some point, when your kid's 7, you're going to be like, all right, kid, I'm going to send you away, and hopefully you're able to write your name in a couple weeks.
Oof. Yeah, I
It's
know.
also required.
Yeah.
I
The
know.
parent could go to jail.
It's
if they
required.
don't send them
Yeah,
to
it's
school.
required. But it's kind of not.
You
You know how hard it
homeschool,
is to get
but-
fired off of being a bad teacher?
It's really hard.
Really hard. After your 3 years. Yeah. You're not tenured, but pretty close.
Yeah.
And right, think about all the people that you knew that were elementary education people. Were they the best people? Were they the smartest individuals that you know?
Oh no,
No.
no.
They're probably the dumbest.
I went to
That's
I
why
went to
they're
high
teaching the kindergarten.
Yeah.
I went to high
Honestly,
And
right
it's the
stuff.
most important.
I went to high school with a girl, and me and her, we took AP Stats together. And me, her, and this other guy, we would goof off in that class
Yeah.
so much. I was never a bad kid, but that class was, we're gonna goof, and the teacher didn't care too. So we just goofed off completely. And now we're both teachers, and I'm like, she's teaching math. I'm like, you should not be teaching math. You know, I saw you in a math class. It wasn't good.
I served second grade teachers rounds of shots.
Yeah. The people that we trust to educate are
That's crazy.
out getting drunk on the weekend.
That's crazy.
That's how it goes. We're all humans. Everyone's a
I
human.
know we're all humans.
I mean,
What you want?
what do you want? Do you want someone who's just like prime educator? To,
No,
like,
but I think you get what you pay for.
this sounds like public. This sounds like private school talk.
So,
little bit.
yeah, we're not paying for anything now.
Talking about outside of Texas. Right?
Yeah.
Because Texas got the public school system figured out for the
Yeah.
most part. It's trash in some areas.
oh,
It's-
oh yeah.
But it's one of the better ones, right?
Yeah. As far as yeah.
But you really think the public school teaching in Arkansas is that hot? You think they're out there killing it?
Making $33,000 a year.
Yeah.
Oh man, that sounds.
Stacy's not doing that good of a job. She's phoning it in a couple days a week.
Like she's tired from Ubering the night before.
Yeah.
Oh man. God, I could not imagine.
Do you want Stacy to teach your second grader?
My physics teacher also was a Domino's pizza delivery.
God. Oh, that depresses me so much. I don't even.
You trust these people for 13 years of your child's life, the most important time of their life, to make sure that they learn how to function as a human being.
Oh my God.
And they only get paid.
Chris, that really bummed me out just now. It really bummed me out.
And
Really quite sad.
I don't know how to explain this without it seeming worse than it is, but this was also the time when COVID hit, and so everything went online. And so everybody was teaching from home. Well, we did like the online thing of like everybody at their house, and like she was on the thing with her house, and her house isn't very. It's not good.
Oh no, yeah. Especially if you're not good with your money, yeah. Like, or if you get the wrong kind of place, yeah, you can really find some crap homes.
I know some people that are terrible with money. One of my people that used to work with us, he worked as an electrician and he was a delivery person for Pizza Hut. And he was still always overcharging his account every day.
Blows my mind.
Jeez.
With the $500 rent. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, some people just suck.
How could you be that bad at like? I don't know.
I don't know. The same dudes that are 18 and they buy the Camaro, but then they're delivering pizzas in it. Hilarious.
Do you buy your? I remember is the Thunderbirds? Yeah.
Yeah.
Firebird.
Which one? The really nice classic.
The car.
Thunderbirds are the drop top that old people drive.
No, I'm thinking about the ones
Firebird.
with the Firebird.
Yeah.
The
1990 Firebird.
Were Firebirds like a big thing? Like when we were like in like high school-ish?
Ooh, not wrong.
I thought people were like buying those.
I mean, maybe up in Dallas, but no, it's the Firebird died out in like 2000. Like that was an 80s, 90s car.
Okay. But I remember people buying like those expensive cars or whatever and just being like, yeah, I got this thing and now I deliver pizzas. It's like...
It's a weird tree, but my boss's dad is building his grandkid a 60s Firebird.
Oh.
He like, the body's pretty in rough shape, but he got all the engine and everything in, and he came out and he was like, "Y'all want to hear it start up?" Whatever. We went in there, he started up, and dude, that thing just hit you right in his chest. Like, you couldn't hear anything, or like all you felt was.
Nothing's better.
Yeah, he said it was like a 405 block with, I don't remember exactly what he said. It was like the long piston shafts or whatever,
Yeah.
so it made it like a 450
Ooh, shit.
with the long stroke.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing is bad.
Oof.
It just hits you in your chest.
The dream. That's all I want. That's all I want.
Just to be in the garage and just go vroom, vroom, vroom.
Yeah. Just want to be Jay Leno and just have this 7 warehouses full of cars. And just every day I just kind of walk through a warehouse and start it up. Just make sure that it still runs.
Yeah, it's never been a want I've ever had.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Give me a 1-bedroom house with a 10-car garage.
Jeez, you know.
Then I'll be happy. And I'll still find cars that I want to buy. 10 cars is not enough.
You know where you can get that? GTA 5.
Real cars.
See, the whole multiple cars thing is something because I'm a function over, like...
Yeah, you also don't believe in happiness.
I believe in happiness. My happiness is just different.
Your happiness is based in solitude and saxophone.
That sounds amazing.
Partially, yeah. like, but like the idea of like going out to my garage and like turning on a car.
You don't
No,
want to hear the rev
no.
of a
How do you turn on a
2000
car?
a 2021 Dodge Challenger Hellcat
Again, like
that has 950 horsepower?
again, I want a phone that can do remote start. I don't even care to hear it. I want to get it and it's ready to go.
I want a Dodge Caravan because it's got a Hellcat motor in it. It's 1,000 horsepower. You know how stupid that is?
I think you mean stupid in the way that I mean it.
It's so badass. I will drive a van if it's got 1,000 horsepower in it. Holy crap.
It's a minivan with a
Minivan.
the Hellcat.
1,000 horsepower. That's a professional
And then they
track
went
car.
and put the same engine in a truck.
Yeah. Oh! Then they discontinued that engine. So,
Dodge is America's, well, it was, and then they announced that they were going to go electric too. Now everybody's like, damn it. They were the chosen ones.
they're the last ones. Holding off from the electric things.
Gotta stop using that gasoline.
I don't care, man. let
Running
dinosaurs-
out. Running out
Dinosaurs are
fast.
already dead.
It was funny because, like, as everybody was, like, announcing, hey, we're going electric with this fuel, we're going electric, Dodge was like, snorts the line of Coke, we're going to put a Hellcat engine in a minivan.
So
Yes!
let's just do it. Here we go.
The new Ford Broncos, only the 2-door, and it's got to be the Sport, so that way you can get the drop top. So nice. Ugh.
Yeah,
You just don't feel anything with any of the words I'm saying, huh?
no. I'm gonna be honest with you. No.
You never dreamed of having a Model T?
No.
I dream about that probably about 4 times a week.
Like if you say Model T, in my head, I'm like trying to remember what a Model T looks like. That's the first. That's one of the first cars. Okay.
It is the first car.
Is it the first?
First mass-produced truck.
Yeah, first manufactured.
Yeah.
The Model A. It's just a smaller Model T.
Yeah. So that has no like.
No,
No.
does nothing for you.
Yeah. No.
I don't know if it was Model T, but I did see there was, like, I guess there was a convention somewhere close by, but we were at work and we were just, like, I guess getting ready to leave or whatever. So we just see, like, a crowd of just old cars just go by the street.
Was it like in December?
I think so.
Because there was a.
There was a Model T convention.
Was it Model T?
Yeah.
And it was at the they all got I think it was at the hotel behind B Dubs.
Yeah.
Because they were going on Airport Road.
I got off from Panera going to Travis. I almost got in a car accident. Oh, Model T. Oh my God! There's so many cars.
There's a bunch of them.
And I was like,
Yeah, I was out of town, but they like the apartment complex let us know there's gonna be a bunch of people like in that area.
it made me so happy. It made me so. Again, 15% happier that day.
There's certain cars I've been like looking at them. I've been like those really big body like English cars. This sounds really not specific, but like how like the Rolls Royce like really like
Yeah, the
really
super luxury.
yeah, like those kind of cars. I'm like starting to like get. I'm like I'm never gonna get one of those, but like
That's a dream.
I'm like yeah, those like big body cars. They kind of make
Rolls-Royce
sense.
Phantom.
Yeah, those make sense.
I want an umbrella inside my door with the Rolls Royce stamp on the bottom. So that's what you get with a Phantom. There's a slot inside the passenger door where a Rolls Royce umbrella.
And that's when you made it.
I'm going to buy you a Rolls Royce umbrella. This will be a little one to stick in your side door.
Just get a fake one.
That makes me so sad. I want a champagne cooler in the middle seat.
Oh God, the champagne cooler.
I want cup holders that clamp on to the champagne flutes.
Is it legal anymore? I feel like it's not legal anymore.
You're in the back seat. Who cares?
Oh,
it's
those
in the
luxury
backseat.
cars is meant for the owner to sit in the back
Yeah.
and for you to.
I
have
ain't
a driver.
driving that. You think if I got a Rolls Royce, I'd
Oh, man.
probably drive it. But
I would say you're gonna drive it.
I'm gonna get a driver for the special occasions.
I don't think I can. I don't think I can ever have a driver. Someone driving a car for me. Nah, I don't like people driving me anymore. Something weird happened, or I'm just like, I don't know what it is. I can't be driven anymore.
It's weird.
Like anyone I've driven with.
Who's blowing up my phone? Sorry. Nothing.
Man,
That's weird.
I don't know what happened. Something happened, or it's like, nope, can't deal with it anymore. I think I've been driving myself for the last however many years. That someone else driving me is now like,
It's a control thing.
yeah.
It's what it comes down. It's not like a bad thing. It's just
control thing.
you like to be in control of your life.
Right.
I don't know if I can be the passenger in your car again.
Yeah, it's gonna take a minute. It's gonna take a
It's
minute.
gonna be a bit.
Yeah,
Huh.
I'm a better driver.
I would hope so.
Oh, that was a rainy day mistake. If it wasn't, you act like I'm gonna do that on a smooth road.
I'm not saying that you are, but it's gonna be at the back of my head.
That's
That's gonna happen again.
Yeah, it definitely. Whenever it rains, I definitely get like a little triggered. I'm like, it's fine. I'm gonna make it home. It's fine.
Speaking of cars, I don't know if I told you, but fixed my truck. It was a
Yeah,
starter.
so saw it back out there. Yeah.
Finally.
Well, it was fixed. It was just had trouble starting. I went and had them check the battery, and they're like, "No, the battery's fine." So I was like, "So it's the starter." They're like, "Yeah." So I bought a starter, replaced it. Took like an hour.
Attaboy. I don't have power steering on the Miata right now. It's not that big of a deal. I just like,
It's not that big of a deal.
nah, man. You just can't make any mistakes. There's no like,
Yeah.
if you accident, like if you're turning, like
Just don't move.
you can't cut back.
Just don't move, and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah,
that
but
sounds scary.
the pulley mechanism.
Yeah, in the column.
Oh yeah. So like that part of the serpentine belt, like the cog, I guess, just like boop, just fell out. And I thought it was like because when I replaced the alternator, I replaced the belts too, and I messed on that side. I thought like maybe I did tighten something all the way. I was like, all right, so that should be an easy fix. And I was like, got in there, tightened up, like really made sure that screw was tightened.
So wait, so when you lose power steering,
Steering still works,
but like you can't like.
but I'm not doing this. I can't swing in it anymore.
No, it's a whole.
You got to hold it and actually like pull it like around.
It's a workout. Yeah, there's no like when I'm taking a hard right turn, like a big right turn on the light.
Yeah.
Like there's no like palm on the wheel.
That reminds me like the one time I drove Kelsey's old car. Whenever she like it was
Yeah.
not running, it was just like, come on, car.
Yeah, when I turn coming from a red light, I grab it under the hand and like
Jeez.
yeet it over. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, that's
Finally about the part for
we made too much work.
yeah. Let's yawn on the mic after 100 episodes. We're still doing
Hey
that.
man,
Goddamn,
I'm getting sleepies.
finally about the part for to place my window.
Sorry, I was just remembering. I had the. I'm not going to describe it, but I had like the weirdest series of dreams last night. Also, I heard something bang really loud in my apartment. First time it happened. I get the idea now of having like a thing. I get the thing. You guys are talking about like having like a thing to like a bat or something. I was like, huh.
Like having something by the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I like all my doors were locked, but I was like, what the heck was that? And nothing, I looked around, nothing had fallen. It's like something.
Yeah.
Like, what happened?
My thing is my pull-up bar. I'm doing... Either you're going to get me or I'm putting you out. Like, there. Oh. That thing is not convenient to move, but if I connect with that, you're going to sleep.
Also, just hear me out. With that pull-up bar, isn't there like a big hole in it? So as far as like, it's a weapon.
Yeah.
Don't use it as a shield. just.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not just going to kind of casually have a Kevlar vest lying around so that way somebody runs up on me with a gun.
I mean, I'd use a TV. Like, I'd swing a TV at someone.
Do you know how bullets work? Are you sure?
They don't go through a TV. I think if you shot a TV...
It'll definitely go through the TV.
Look at the speed of a 9mm pistol.
How are we going to determine that?
Because I just want to be scientifically...
No, look up...
Know that he's...
No, look
dumb
up,
as hell.
look up shooting a bullet through a TV. Like,
No.
There's footage of that.
No. Let's look at the speed of a 9mm.
Shooting a bullet at
Smallest
a TV.
range. Excuse me, smallest gauge.
Shooting a bullet at a
A
TV.
9mm bullet travels around 1,500 feet per second.
Okay.
It will travel around 2,500 yards before it falls.
Now I want to see footage.
All right. 1,500 feet per second. You really...
Bang.
Now, if you had said, I'm going to throw the TV at them in hopes that it deflects the bullet and changes the trajectory.
I'm not trying to block the bullet with the... I'm just saying that if you're, like... I picture that as a very clumsy weapon. I feel like it's like a thing you just like kind of like... But it's like lots of holes in it. So like, you get like...
That's because you're clumsy.
It's because they can get... Like, imagine you like try to hit them with it.
That's because you move bad.
And their arm goes... Their arm goes through it. You're just like... It's like putting a hula hoop over someone.
Here's your answer. How many 4K TVs can a full auto MP5 machine gun shoot through?
I'm going 9.
He's only got 4 set up. But it'll go through.
I would say maybe 6.
But it's going to go through at least 1.
Yeah, it's going through at least
At
1.
least one. But hey, I don't know. I'm not planning on getting shot through a TV anyway. So.
Yeah, but I know what you're talking about because I live, I guess, semi-close to Fort Hood. So every now and then the house will rattle and it kind of sounds like somebody's opening and closing the door.
Yeah.
Like it sounded like someone like banged on the door or someone like downstairs like dropped something. Yeah. Like I know at one point, a couple of years ago, I dropped like a big piece of like either dropped like my crock pot or something like that. Which like for like if you drop a crock pot, that's a pretty like dropping a bowling ball. It's like whoa, that's a big jolt. So I don't know if someone did that like nearby, and I was just like,
could have been.
Oh, but I was like, oh. So I stayed up for a while because I couldn't get to sleep, and then had more random dreams. Gotta stop having those dreams. They're unmedicated too. That's the weird part. No medication and still having weird dreams.
My dreams are always weird.
Anyways.
My dreams are always weird. They don't make sense.
Yeah, I just don't have dreams. It's pretty nice. Go to bed, wake up, get after it.
The other night was weird though when I was up in Lubbock because like I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning and like I went back to sleep, but it never felt like I did. Like it felt like I was just laying there the whole time. Like I would go back to sleep and then wake up, but it never felt like I went to sleep.
Weird. You might be dying.
Sleep is kind of a when it comes to that whole thing of like.
So it felt like I was up since 4.
Like we pretend to sleep to go back to sleep, or to go to sleep in the first place. It like
everybody's afraid of dying. Nobody's afraid of going to sleep.
It's the same thing. You just go sleep longer.
I said that to this is like 2 years ago, but I said that to a group of friends, and they were all just like, "No, I'm not scared of dying." I was like, "You're just saying that." if the like situation occurred and something happened, every single one of you is screaming.
Yeah. I'm prepared for death. I'm still afraid of it. Always prepared to die.
I don't even know anymore. I don't even care.
Nothing matters. The world is fake. Birds aren't real.
They're not.
You haven't finished with the what are we watching?
Yeah. I'm out of things currently. I finished, got through season 2 of Daredevil, and I know
I just started watching that.
After season 2, the lore kind of got a little.
Yeah, it gets very.
It gets pretty.
The second season's very. It's not as good.
Yeah. First season's great. Second season's and I could tell like the third season was gonna be much better. So I just kind of.
The third season, I found out I actually hadn't finished the entire third season. I got to like episode like, there's 10 episodes. I got to like episode like 6, and then I stopped. I think I stopped because I found out that they were gonna, but they're season 4 now. They're gonna,
really?
Yeah, they greenlit season 4.
Oh,
They come back with Charlie Cox and everything. But yeah, so I like watched like a couple more episodes. It was like, it's all right. It is better than season 2. I watched that movie Don't Look Up. Have y'all heard of that one?
I haven't seen that one.
Leonardo DiCaprio, Jennifer Lawrence.
No.
A lot of people hate it.
Piqued my interest. I thought about it.
It's a big climate change metaphor.
Yeah.
And it was good. Watched a couple other movies and stuff. I made a list or something. I don't remember where I put it. Did I put it in my?
What about you?
I started watching Daredevil first season. I think we're like 6 episodes in, and that shit is like.
It's a really long show too. Like
It is.
Those episodes are.
It's an hour long.
Even though it's an hour long, it just feels.
The way it's like written, it just makes I don't know.
That was also kind of my problem with those Netflix like Marvel shows, is that they like each show was like 8-10 episodes long, but it really didn't need to be. There was kind of episodes where it was just like, we don't need to do this episode. We can kind of skip Foggy's like storyline here. We don't.
Definitely not, but you can use another example, and I'd agree with
or
you.
like shorten stuff. Like it doesn't need to be as like.
You have to think about duration.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, the show is like.
Just a
I wasn't expecting it to be as much as it was. Like third episode, and the guy just like straight up just on the spike on the fence.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And then like all the twist of spoilers if you haven't seen Daredevil, but like the cops being with Fisk and everything like that.
Again, that scene of him with the Russians, and he's curb stomping that.
He decapitates him at the door.
Yeah,
I'm like
that's like probably one of the most brutal things I've ever seen on television. I'm just like, this is upsetting. Like
Heavy.
Like, I walked away from it being like, this is.
The only problem is like, have y'all finished Hawkeye season?
Yeah.
Series?
Yeah.
Because apparently he gets shot and dies in that.
No.
No.
No, he's not dead. It happens at the end of Echo's the Maya the deaf. She shoots him, but he's like blind, in the next like comic. So he's not dead. He's just blind.
I didn't know that.
So
I
he's gonna
thought
be
there's some bit of him that was like invincible.
Kingpin Daredevil.
Yeah.
No, yeah. He's still alive. He's just dead. He's just blind now. It's kind of that eye for an eye thing.
Gotcha.
So I mean, she intended on killing him, but he's just blind. So
the Disney Plus Kingpin, mad different from the Netflix Kingpin.
He's shot bigger, like as far as like the actual like he's shot from like the ground. And I realized that going back to Daredevil, I was like, yeah, he looks like Vincent D'Onofrio looks kind of like small in this scene.
Pretty like he's like that's a normal sized dude, but in Hawkeye, massive.
Yeah, he looks huge. Like, yeah.
And then I watched. Have you seen it? It's Ron's Gone Wrong. It's on Disney Plus. It's more of like a kids. It's like an animated thing, but it is like more of a kids movie. But we watched it and it's hilarious. There's a lot of funny scenes in it.
Oh, you guys see it? Yeah, Encanto.
Yeah, we watched it.
It was on in the background the other day.
I liked it.
No idea what it's
I like
about.
the message, but I didn't really care for the story.
It's a very thin like storyline as far as like this happens and this happens, like conflict, like it's very thin. Like
Yeah.
but it was
That's what I noticed. It was pretty me.
I also
Yeah.
hated that she still didn't get a gift at the end.
right, yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was no like real like
There wasn't any conclusion. Like, she helped bring the family back together, I guess. I mean, there wasn't any separation other than Bruno, but
well, I realized with some movies and stuff I was watching that I love one of my favorite things in storytelling. It's probably like one of the last things we talked about. Well, like the one that I like when a character becomes like what I like to call it like self-actualized. They become like their self, and that was like. I think that was their attempt at it, was like her like, oh, she's gonna get like, but she got nothing. Like, she just is still Mirabelle. Like, there was no, so I was just like, there's no feeling to this. I don't, so yeah, that was a very thin movie. I did not like that. But the music was good. Oh, Tick Tick Boom.
Heard that was great.
Dude.
I keep hearing about that.
Tick Tick Boom.
Shout out Andrew Garfield.
I was in tears. Like,
Damn, that good.
yeah, it's really, really good. Like John, like I didn't realize how big of a, like, and that's another example of like Jonathan Larson like becoming like the guy who wrote Rent. Like he like you kind of like watch that. Like I didn't know he died at like 35. He like he like wrote one musical. It was really like high concept, and that's what Tick Tick Boom is about. Then he wrote Tick Tick Boom, and then he wrote Rent. Died before Rent premiered.
Oh wow.
Like it was like the night or two before Rent premiered.
Damn.
He died. It's like, oh, but yeah, that movie. Oh, Andrew Garfield
Kills it.
kills it. I didn't know he could sing that well. Like, I mean, Lin-Manuel Miranda picked it out, but I didn't realize how good of an actor he is.
He's a great actor.
He's like of course he's like English and like Oxford trained and whatever, but God, he's good.
Awesome.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about, like, he was a really good actor in that and everything.
Yeah, and I started watching scenes of him in the play Angels in America. Like, man, fantastic actor. Yeah.
Shout out Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's good to be back, boys.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get a guest in here soon. I know, talked about Duran, and then thinking about doing kind of like a series thing
Okay.
about getting like specific people in here.
Okay.
Go through it, but we'll see. Got to plan that out, but.
You say a series or
yeah,
a
series.
Oh, I thought you said serious.
Oh, not serious.
Okay.
You need to go to one of these fantasy restaurants and just ask your waiter or waitress if they want to be on a podcast.
It'd be fantastic. I would love that.
But then we become podcasts, but outside. That's what their whole thing is. They ask people to be on their podcast.
No,
That's
they just
weird.
come here.
It's like, what are you doing on Sunday? Want to come over to my house? It's not weird. I do a podcast. There'll be
I
two
think
other
that's
dudes there.
weirder.
Never intro someone, but it's not weird.
There's two other dudes. They'll just be there, kind of watching.
They'll be in the corner. Just don't mind them.
There's a camera
They'll be on,
and microphone.
they'll be
Watching the audio.
on their laptops. Just
It's not weird.
don't look at them.
Don't look at, but don't look at me either. Just kind of. But don't look at the camera either. Eyes on the podcast.
We have a TV set up to look at. You just stare at the TV. Just look at yourself.
It's just never. I still don't understand why when we do this, Chris isn't in that chair, so that way he could look things up. We got to be better about planning these things, boys.
I refuse.
That's my chair. Anyways, appreciate it, boys. Everybody's rocking with us all the way to the end. Appreciate y'all. Peace.